right, everybody. I really like this technique. I don't think we worked on it for like a month or so. It was going off and telling a pejorative story about somebody based upon what you know about them to do crowd work. Basically, after you get some information from somebody, you then project uh, who and what you think they are and where their life is going. Yeah, it's kind of like, seems to me that you would, because it's all fantasy tense, right? So you want to present it as fantasy tense, and, I hope your life turns out this way. Any one of these things where, looks like your life's going this way, or, I think you're going to end up here. Uh, any one of these things that kind of projects where they're what they've given you and where they're going. All you got to do is get a little bit of their job and something about them in some way, and then start to speculate the horrors of what's coming in their way by what they've given you.
So what did you call our exercise? Like we're presupposing like a future for them or
I
whatever?
know, yeah, you're telling a story about them. You're gonna go into you're just gonna make up a story about them. I was just giving the example of, that somebody who's low, all the ways they failed, and the people, if somebody's up, all the people they stepped on to get there. If somebody's in the middle, a little bit of both. I'm just kind of giving guidelines for what to look for to go after them and kind of just find a story, or just go off on a story and see where it goes into your imagination. Hey, you did this. Oh, you're a florist. You know, you were trying to conquer your allergies and just see where the hell it goes, and that was the idea, was just to try to tell a story about something. It's a pretty advanced technique where you really go in and just really follow something and see where you can take it. And this way you're really out of control, because you really got to find the comedy in that rabbit hole of their story, because you just keep going down it. And you can shift and go to somebody else too if you don't, if you're not happy with what you're doing or the person's information. You don't have to do it. It's the suggestion. Remember, all the other things, misunderstanding and talking for the people and blame and all the other of the things that we work with can all work as well. Karen, you're up.
Let's see. Hey, Buffy, what's your name?
Sam.
Sam. Is that short for something, Sam?
Samantha.
Samantha. Why don't you just say Samantha, Sam?
Because you can call me Sam.
Oh, cool. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
What do you do?
I'm a social media manager.
You're a social media manager. You manage social media.
For other people, for my clients.
You manage either social media or people?
I manage my clients' social media.
You manage your clients' social media?
Yes.
You're an assistant. Are you an IT assistant for people just going and doing like MySpace updates?
MySpace?
Sorry, I just based on what your age looked like. So I thought sorry, maybe you started using Facebook. I don't know. So who are your clients?
I'm not at privilege to say.
Cool. So no clients yet. I hope for you that you can manifest some. You look like a person who believes in manifesting. Like one day I will have clients. You look like
I do have clients. They're high profile.
You're doing an amazing job manifesting. You believe it already. This is how it works. You are vision boarding right now, even at a comedy club. You can just see clients that don't exist. This is excellent. I have so much to learn from you. I bet like you sit with your whiteboard, no whiteboard, what do you call it? Vision board, and some sort of like tantric / astrology stuff and beads, and you're just seeing clients and you're like, I'm doing so well. And then you like get onto that login page of Facebook and you're like, fuck, what is a password? And then you go back and then you see the planets. And then, I don't know, how do you do it? Like, how do you manage all this and still get clients?
I'm managing social media accounts.
Oh, cool. We're back to the start. Okay, let's just. Hey, hey, what's your name? Sam. Hi. Is that short for something? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Samantha.
Samantha. Oh, okay. Why don't you just go with Samantha then?
Because you can call me Sam.
Oh, I can call you Sam. Oh, great. Sam, nice to meet you. What do you do?
I'm a social media manager.
Wait, you manage social media
Of my clients, yes.
of your client. Wait, you manage. So are you an assistant?
No.
Oh, you're not like an IT assistant.
No.
Oh, I see. Oh, because I was just picturing you like being someone's IT assistant and then like going onto MySpace, a login.
Oh my God.
No?
No, MySpace. MySpace is dead.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's just based on what your age looks like. So my bad. Okay, maybe you moved ahead to Facebook. I don't know why. You know, I'm getting this strange sense of deja vu right now. Like,
Yeah, me too.
right? Like, why is this happening? It feels like, I don't know, it's like not even Inception. Like, I don't even know what movie that would be. Oh, like the Groundhog's Day, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost as if, like, I don't know, I just stepped in on stage and I was like, hey, what's your name?
No.
No,
Yeah, no.
no. I've never heard that one before. Okay, yeah, the
So
deja vu
stay with the same thing. Is that short for something?
Yeah. No, is that short for something?
Yeah, it's short for we did this before.
It's short for we did this before. That's a pretty bad short name then.
No, same
Doesn't even
thing.
sound like that.
You know, why didn't you just tell me you
Oh,
were
yeah,
short before?
yeah. Oh, yeah, then why don't you just say we've done this before? All right.
What
So
did you just say your name was? We've done this before.
yeah, isn't it weird to hear that as a response to a name? Anyway, so what do you do?
My cheeks hurt.
Your cheeks hurt. I don't know. I feel like your hearing is getting worse over time. I feel like I'm asking like simple questions. I ask you a name, you're like, no. I was like, what is it short for? You're like, no, that doesn't make sense. I was like, what do you do? And my cheeks hurt. Where do you get that one from? Oh man, I kind of, you know what? I think we got off to a bad start. Let's just start over. Hey, what's your name?
No.
What? Is it me? Is it me? What?
Give him a round of applause. That was great. I'm glad you went down that road because I saw the ambiguity. I saw the misunderstanding of that as well. And I'm glad that cue hit you right in the face and you just went right after it and stuff. There's so much good stuff here. First of all, the MySpace, just saying MySpace. And she calls you on it. And you just so well, it's going on your age. You went into the thing about her manifesting things, which I thought was great. I almost had you go and describe her manifestation board as telling a story about her, but I just kind of I trust you, so I just went let him keep going. So you went into went back to the start.
That was fun.
That's so
What was
good.
amazing was how accurate you were.
You remember the order.
Yeah, I mean 3 times in a row. That just, you kept going and back to MySpace, and then you're going deja vu, and then she's saying things now trying to stop you, and you're hearing okay? Really, anybody else? Yeah, Dave.
And I love the back to the start thing and doing it in the exact order. That's as good as any material you're going to see online. That was amazing. Seriously, really, really funny. And you could use that so many times. And it'll be funny because it'll be someone else you did it with.
Right.
So I thought that was genius. And then the last thing is, and this is, your facial expressions cracked me up when you were like looking confused and stuff. And you do a really good job of acting it out.
Thanks. This time I did remember to like look at the audience reaction. Like, because when I said, "Oh, what's your name?" Sam, if I wasn't paying attention, I would have just done it like one or two questions and then gotten out of that bit, because I would just been like, "Oh, this is lame. Everyone knows what's coming next. Like, this is pretty predictable." But because a couple of you were laughing, I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna keep an eye on you and then keep going." And so then, yeah, then it kind of died its more natural death rather than me pulling out early.
Exactly, and it's the same thing you did last week as well, or the week before, when I kept saying, "Go further with that, go further with that, go further with the repetition of the things you were saying." So it's the same thing here. It's the absurdity that you would actually do that, you know, and stand there and be serious, like this is really good entertainment.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm supposed to do. But it's a seriousness of what you do. Well, okay, if this is what we're going to do, fine, all right, I'm good with it. Right down to the MySpace and you know, it's the way you, how old you look and stuff. I mean, same jokes, and they're getting a laugh again. Same jokes right after each other. It was nice. Buffy?
I was just so close to it that I actually don't know how we got in the loop. How did we get in the loop? What did I say that like had you do it again the first time?
Say she repeated her job, and you went, "Oh, great, we're back at the beginning."
I don't know. How do you do it? Like, how do you manage all this and still get clients?
I'm managing social media accounts.
Oh, cool. We're back to the start. Okay, let's just. Hey, hey, what's your name? Sam. Hi. Is that short for something?
That's what it was. Yeah, when she said, "I don't."
That's a good question to ask, Buffy, because that's your cue when you can make it natural to start that up again with somebody in the audience, Karin, versus just, I mean, because you do need a good segue to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Even I'd forgotten.
I was
Well,
like,
that's
how did we
because
end up here?
Yeah, whenever you're in creative mode, I always say creative mode, the memory is a lot like dream memory. It's very vivid when it's happening and it fades to nothing really quickly. Because
Did you
you're in
record
another
it?
place. You're in a place of creativity, not a place of remembering. You're in a place of creating. And that doesn't necessarily stay with us as vivid memories most of the time. So
Right.
that's the other reason I tell people record every show, because when you ad lib something, you won't remember it later. You'll just know, oh, geez, I said something, and what was that? And it's gone forever. I know I've done that too many times. And so that's when I started recording every show. Be free to interrupt the person and stop them from giving any more information than what you want. You guys are getting good at this. You guys are just really brutal and horrible human beings now.
Despite
I've done my job.
we're getting good despite this class.
Okay, I'll mute you for that. See, isn't this fun? You guys used to be, oh, I don't want people to dislike me. Now you're saying the most horrible things about me, especially. So it's except for Mike. Mike has always said horrible things about everybody.
I feel at home here, really. I mean,
Yeah, I'm worried about you, Mike, doing this class sober.
It is an actual challenge though, Greg. Like all jokes aside, like how comfortable we've gotten with each other. I keep running into that. Like I can say anything very freely here because A, we're role playing, and B, we're role playing with comedians, and C, we're role playing with comedians who want to play. So even like last week, I had a set, like not a mic, and right up to the last second, I was like, man, should I do crowd work or not, or should I just do my set? Because like there was like 10, 15 people in the crowd, and they're all like so nice. I'm like, these people, like I just feel bad, even like trying to roast them. They're here, they want to have fun, but they're also polite and nice. And then I talked myself out of it. And then I just did my set.
Oh, too bad. Fuck those people.
But it's that they're not comedians. They're like well-intentioned.
No, exactly. But you see, that's all the more reason I think to go into it. Because they're so polite and they're used to everything being so polite. It's just you doing that. And again, you don't have to be as harsh.
Yeah.
as we are here, because
Yeah.
as part of this is me taking you to like the edge of the envelope and then pushing, uh which means you can always pull it back a little bit so that you're just a little snarky, let's say, or you're just a little negative and teasing them more instead of being so brutal that we can push it.
I feel like people have come to it. Was it a comedy club,
Yeah.
Karin? Okay. If people have come to a comedy club, I feel like they are wanting to hear people say things that they don't get to say out loud.
Yeah.
So therefore, they're looking for people to be rude. They're looking for, I mean, yes, it might usually be at someone else's expense, not their own, but why not? And then, like Greg said, you can pull it back.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the idea. Yeah, you did talk yourself out of it, and that's okay too. Maybe that was your instinct, and trust that instinct, because if that's what your instinct told you, trust that. So no, because I'm a big believer in trusting your intuition in all those things. That's why I'm always saying get rid of the editor, let it come out. So if there was an instinct to do some kind of crowd work, and then start it and find out, because you can always adjust.
Yeah. You have to just try it.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I have an idea.
or even tell them, hey, you're so polite, I'm afraid to do crowd work with you.
Ooh.
Well, or you could say,
That's that thing I'm always saying about
Yeah.
stop hiding anything, stop editing, let it come out of your mouth going, I'd really like to do some crowd work with you, but I'm afraid, you people are too, you're too timid, you're too easily insulted.
I love that idea. One possible way to tweak it would be, Indians were renowned for being very polite. And then you make a joke about like, and you ask some completely innocuous question like, was that too harsh? Sorry. And then, then it gives you a kind of a segue into being a dick. So I think that would be very fun.
That is so great. That is so great.
Yeah. See, there are alternatives, but I think the biggest thing to encourage you to do is to be honest and let the audience know.